Trying to see where Watson going, right?
Hey, I just was looking at that. I was thinking, man, he might want to try the Saints, man.
The Saints or either the Browns, right?
Yeah.
If he can get to the
But I
Browns,
guess they said Atlanta want him too.
That's what I heard.
Hey, I just was looking at that.
Oh, cut that out.
I was thinking,
anybody but the Panthers, man. I don't even care. You feel me?
man, you saw what the Panthers did?
What they
They
did?
traded McCaffrey to the Chiefs.
What?
I was like, what?
You lying?
Nah, you fronting.
Somebody posted. I don't know. Let me look.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
They posted that shit, but that shit said ESPN Mexico. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, them niggas.
No, it might just I don't see it right now. So
I think McCaffrey might be part of that Deshaun package if they want to do that. But
I know Von Miller went to the Bills.
Nigga, they gave him too much money.
Who, Von?
Yeah, shit. He like Von getting up there in age, ain't he?
He gonna play for that money. That's like $20 million a year. He gonna play. Watch, he gonna last.
His ass off.
What he got signed for 2 years?
6 years, 120.
What?
Yeah. 6 years, 120 mil Buffalo.
But how much was guaranteed? Some of it had to be guaranteed.
It's a lot probably guaranteed on that joint. Probably look, if they gave you 120, they at least gonna guarantee 60. But 60 is a lot for him. He up there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
I'm saying watching this Lakers game, man. You already know they've been looking horrible out here.
Hold on. Welcome to the Just Two Black Brothers. I'm DJ Pierce, my brother Politickin. We got the homie J Hood. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said your whip was made the same year that you was born.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And if if I'm driving in 1980, damn. I was born in 80, nigga.
Unless it's an old school.
Unless exactly. Unless it's an old school classic joint, you know what I mean? You good.
Wait, I can't do the 80 Corolla.
Nah, that ain't it.
Man, y'all see LeBron be getting mad at him now, though. He get mad at. That's why I was like, man, he like that ain't a good leader to me because like once y'all start losing, you can't start yelling at the team and shit.
Man, don't do that, bro. Because he the only player that's consistently showing up every single game.
So he got the right to talk.
Yeah,
he got the right. He the only one on that team that got the right to say. Man, you heard when Houston was like, our game plan was to stop Melo. Right. I'm like, if that ain't a shot, my nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's the only one that consistently shows up. The rest of the team do not they're not dedicated. They're inconsistent. They're unreliable. You know what I'm saying? Like if he don't drop at least 30, 40 a night, they have no chance of winning at all.
No chance.
But I thought they said that was when he the GM this year. Then he put that.
Man, they can't be doing that. They can't be doing that to him, man.
I thought he put that team together.
No. That's a lazy narrative that people just use to try to shift the blame on him.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that interview, not even an interview, some information came out today from I think Chris Haynes that stated that LeBron was actually trying to get DeRozan to the Lakers and they had it in play, but the Lakers didn't want to give him that 3-year contract. So what happened was they settled for Westbrook. That was like the third option.
Damn.
Yeah. I blame
but they swear LeBron stopped all of that.
Yeah, because that's the easiest thing to do, to blame Bron, man.
Schroeder messed that shit up too, man. He should have stayed with the Lakers.
Who?
Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder.
Well, shit. Well, no, because what they was going to give him, it would have been way too much money.
Facts.
Now,
so it kind of worked out for them in the back. You know, we was talking about Kobe today, man. You know, somebody was saying like, I was watching that Michael Beasley interview he had, and I kind of felt that shit because he was like, it's only us that do it to our athletes, though. Like when Dwight Howard had an emotional breakdown after playing with the Lakers and he cried. Niggas called him soft for the rest of his career. Like that ain't no first ballot Hall of Famer right there.
Man, it's definitely what you said, man. It's like we the only people that do that to our athletes, and it's this generation that we exist in, man. Like people wake up and live just to troll and hate on players, like for absolutely no reason. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they I ain't even gonna say they make a living off of doing that. They live for that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
that's another form of hating, nigga. That's all that shit is.
I was watching this. It was a guy. He got a podcast. I don't know, some young guy, but I was like, man, he trolling because he was like, all y'all keep talking about how y'all don't like listening to women rap about they ass, but y'all listen to Pusha T all day. He just started going on Pusha T. And I was like, what the fuck? Where this come from? Like, why is this even called for? So,
like, why your topic of the day?
Like you really made a TikTok to do that, to diss Pusha T. I'm like, and you try to diss Pusha T like because you saying Pusha T whack, ain't nobody gonna listen to him. Like, hey, you get your ass on.
And don't get me wrong, everybody entitled to their own opinion, but don't try to, like, you know what I mean, like use one topic to try to go into the next, because that shit had absolutely nothing to do with that.
Facts. But his thing was a horrible segue into Pusha T. Like, if your main thing was this Pusha T, you had no reason to bring up women talking about ass or nothing like that, because they don't go together. Just
say you don't dig his music. That's cool, you know what I mean?
And they was talking about him too. I think I heard somebody, you know, like, this is the thing, and you got to actually commend him because he don't conform to the game. Mm-hmm. If he rap about drugs on every album, you should know. All right, if I'm a Pusha T fan, I'm a Pusha T fan because he rap about drugs. He got a lot of drug bars, and he rap about drugs. If you would probably be upset with Pusha T if you bought an album and heard. Remember when J. Cole did that one song? What's that song? Straight Up Now Tell Me. He had that beat. What was that shit? So you would be upset. Even J. Cole was like, damn, I let Nas. He had to make a song called Let Nas Down.
Hey, y'all know Kanye got suspended on Instagram.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he needed somebody to come hug him and shit. Look, that's helping you. Even though it shouldn't have to go that far, that's them helping you because, nigga, you was unraveling before our eyes.
You think so?
But that's my guy, man.
I like what he be doing. Shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I am not gonna hold you. Like, everybody's entitled to do what they want to do, and you know that you're attracted to who you're attracted to. But when you marry somebody like that and you procreate with someone,
know
like
the
that,
game.
You already know what's up, man.
That's why I was telling
you know that shit ain't gonna last. That ain't lasting, bro.
Yeah, I was telling my wife, I was like, man, what was he thinking, man? Like, if you just really like look at Kim Kardashian and how she came up in the game, like, man, what was you thinking?
That ain't a happily ever after for
I said you really thought this shit was gonna be happily ever after. Like, you really thought that.
There's no way you could have thought that.
Nigga, you get used, nigga, and thrown to the side. Like, they gonna do the same thing to Skeet, nigga. Shit.
I heard that shit. He was like, he was mad because he was like, oh, y'all. He was mad at they had his daughter doing the emo shit. And I'm in love with the emo.
Hey, I feel that.
But then he was like, oh, y'all used to come at me saying what's cool. Now y'all just using my daughter for whatever, but y'all ain't asking me what's cool no more. So he basically mad because he know he made them. He probably made her hit that next level, and he mad now. But hey,
nigga, she don't wear sneakers no more. She wear Vans like Pete Davidson and shit.
Man, that shit is hilarious, man. That
Hey,
nigga look like he needs some sleep.
facts. But nah, I feel like you gotta already know like that ain't a happily ever after, man. And you just gotta keep it pushing. Like you can't be too hurt over that. You see that nigga's like, man, I be wouldn't have got the laptop from Ray J, nigga. That shit wasn't gonna last no matter what you did.
Yeah, that's a fact. You already knew her track record. You know all the man that she done had more niggas in her than the slave shit. Man.
Hey, what Too Short said on the big at the end of the Biggie joint? What's the Biggie joint with Too Short?
The world's feel.
That nigga said, "Hey, you just the next nigga she got after she got out the pen, nigga. Shit.
Yo, dog.
You a nerd. She got with you because you were lame, man. Like you. Go ahead.
You know,
I was thinking too. I was like, man, because you've been talking about the documentary. I was like, maybe if the mom wasn't around, he wouldn't even got with her.
His mom?
Yeah, Kanye.
Oh yeah, facts.
That's a fact.
I don't even think she would have let that shit slide if she was around. I know, you got a strong black mama. She gonna put you on game about the women.
Hey,
so
like think about it,
like
Kanye.
Him, you ain't gonna like him. Like that's your mama.
And don't get me wrong, man. I fucks with Kanye's music. You feel what I'm saying? But everybody contradicts themselves at some point. But even in that song, I forgot the name of the song, but he was like, nigga get big and leave your ass for a white girl. That's the first thing he did. He started popping.
That's on she get money.
Yeah. No, all his shit came to life because we was talking about like all the lights came to life. Like Strain Order, Can't See My Daughter, My Baby Mama Hate Me in the Order. Like his music came to life on him. I'm like, shit, he going through all this shit he talking about. All the lights is like basically now what he's going through.
I hope that nigga got something within that agreement as far as when he had gave Kim a percentage of the Yeezys. I hope he got something in that agreement that he can take that shit back because ain't no way he should be able to keep my shit.
Yeah, fuck all that. Nah, but I think they did have some type of prenup thing where each one just keep their money that they made and that's the thing with him. He'll be good either way because But with the Yeezys, I was telling my wife yesterday, I said, damn, Kanye West got one of the top shoe brands in the world.
Mm-hmm. They don't play no one sport. It's usually the sports like Jordan. He beat Jordan. Like he said, Yeezy jumped over Jumpman.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know how accurate that is right about now, but
not no more.
I tell you what, I never wore a pair of them shits. I ain't knocking them, but I never ever.
The Yeezys,
the J's or the Yeezys.
Yeah, I never wore them.
I got one pair, and I got it for as a birthday gift. They hella bulky on my feet though, man.
That's the only way I would rock them if somebody gave them to me. I ain't buying them myself.
Nah, it's just then you gotta do like immoral shit just to get them shits for the regular price. So, like, I can't afford them.
I was gonna say, man, I like the I don't know, man. I see you like changing, like you like more of an artist, and even like without listening to self, it just sounds more like I can see you like changing, like
you moving on past
introspective, like introspective, like and then like with the art and just it seems like you changing.
You know what it is, man? I'm just more so trying to display more of my real self to the audience. You feel what I'm saying? Because I've been, well, not really, but to certain people or to the masses, they might have been just viewing me as just the person that I've always been since young. You know what I mean? And that really wasn't even me. It was me, but it's not the whole me. I was giving people just little increments of myself throughout the years and shit. So I'm just trying to be, let them in on more of who I really am and shit.
It's cool because like shit, we grew up together, so we all older now anyway. So it's like shit, we all changed, so it's good. It's good to show people growth and shit. That's why
I can't keep giving the niggas a 18-year-old hood shit, huh?
Yeah, man, nigga almost 40. You feel me?
Your fans is 40, my nigga.
Yeah, and then what we can do if we want to hear 18-year-old hood, we can do just what we were just doing.
Go back.
Go listen to 18-year-old hood. We can do that if we want to. So
a nigga first love was art. You know what I'm saying? I went to a school of the performing arts in junior high school and shit. So I've been drawing and painting since then. It took a back seat to the music. You feel me? So that's what that was, and I just never showed it. You know what I mean, to my fans and shit like that. So I just feel more comfortable. I'm in a comfortable state now. And I don't mind. Letting them into that world.
Yeah, y'all saw what Juvenile doing? Like Juvenile make furniture.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's tight. He made like custom furniture, but that shit like hard. Like you gotta go check it out. But I was like, damn. So it's like, man, people like that's the thing with us.
You gotta evolve, right?
Yeah, black people, man, we got more than one talent. So we never should have to limit ourselves to just one thing because we can do a lot of things.
Right. I nigga do the art, I do the poetry, I put out 2 books, 2 ebooks actually. I put out a book earlier this year called Invisible Jury. It's basically just life quotes and words to live by and shit. That's available on Amazon. And I put out one last year, which is a ebook of poetry and shit.
What's your favorite quote?
Yeah, I was saying
live by.
Treat your life like your home. Be careful who you let in. You know what I'm
saying?
Yeah,
you got the physical books too?
They coming later on, probably like in a month and a half.
Yeah, I want the physical book for like I got a personal library at the house, so I want the physical.
Okay, I'll let you know. As soon as I
you can have people sign sign that shit for them too and send it out like that.
Yeah, most definitely. Hell yeah.
But what's going on, man? You dropped Self. You said that's your last studio? What you mean, studio album? What?
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be my last full solo project. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna drop a couple collabo albums with artists like Yuck Mouth, and I got one coming out with Shaheem. I'm gonna drop a couple EPs with a couple up and coming artists and shit like that. But as far as like solo joints, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Man, you ready for that Shaheem album?
Me?
Yeah,
definitely. We started working on it already. We probably like 3 songs in.
Yeah, Shaheem can keep it.
Yeah. Speaking of songs, man, how y'all felt about that May song?
He was spinning. I just didn't like the auto tune, but he was spinning.
Too. I'm with you on that. Yeah, he definitely was spinning.
And I like, damn.
I said, look, that shit. I like it too, but it's all fact. So it's like, this is my thing. I always said Puff was a career serial killer, man. Like, nigga, you owe a lot of people, families, money, my nigga. Like,
I tell you what, Puff is definitely from Mount Vernon, though. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, that shit hard. I don't know why. I would like to ask Mace why he put the auto tune on there. I don't know what it made him do that. That shit would have been tighter without the auto tune.
Yeah, he gonna probably re-release. Yeah, somebody told me, hey nigga, this is what's hot, man.
That's a fact. Yeah, Mill Murder. You gotta re-release that with no tunes on it, man.
Yeah,
you never did auto tune, huh?
Me?
Yeah.
I tried it once or twice, but that ain't my bowl.
That shit sound corny on some people.
Yeah.
So you don't even want to put that out there.
I think only way auto tune work is you really trying to sing and you do auto tune. Then like okay, but if you rap it on it, it don't sound right to me.
That's a fact.
We said we ain't goons, we ain't woes,
we ain't nothing.
But then she made me go back and listen to the Cameron one. He got on Cameron. I was like, damn, I forgot he went on Cameron that hard.
That nigga said, yeah, he said, go pay his mama what he really worth, nigga.
Yo, son, I fuck with Mace though, man. See what people don't know. I mentioned this in one interview I did a while ago. Nigga, like before I even got with the lives or whatever, man, I was living in the house. Yeah, I was living in the shelter and shit. And my mom's befriended one of Mace's mother friends, and she told us where Mace's mom's living in Mount Vernon and shit. And I took my demo over there to his mom's crib and shit. So,
now I remember you telling us that.
I used to rock my hat like Mace. I used to try to look like him, all that shit, man.
Hey, Mace said he birthed a lot of niggas though. He said,
man, he was my favorite rapper because I felt like I had a speech impediment, so I really like Mace. He was my nigga when I was riding with Mace. Yeah.
That's a fact, yeah, man.
I fool with him too.
You try to talk to the hoes like him and all, like, you know what I mean?
You know,
nigga, you don't talk like that.
And you be like, you know how many I meet with no panties?
That's a fact. Hey, yo, it's all
Nah, that shit crazy though, man. Like, you gotta take care of these people, man. Like, you basically like made billions off these people. You can say
you out here stunning. You out here stunning.
Yeah, man,
nigga, that's ultimate stunning, nigga.
Even Freddie P had something to say about it. Like Freddie P just came out and said something after the song. And he was like, man, I wasn't even gonna do you like that. I was just gonna let God handle it. But he's like, Mace, he was like, man, nobody you work with, like, no, you can't name nobody that's like doing good after him. That shit crazy. But then P, like, man, Master P, I had the dude from Sons of Funk on the show. That nigga was like, man, P bought us a house back in the day. I'm still good off that house.
What?
Shit like that. Yeah. P was buying all them people to No Limit. P was buying them houses, not no car. Houses in California, so you probably can flip that house for $1 million now. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the thing, man. You gotta take care of the people that's with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's, unfortunately, the shit that Mace saying that happens all too often with a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it happen. I was a victim of it myself, and it's like it's not going to stop there, man. It's going to continue to keep happening, and that's the game, man. Unfortunately,
the moguls is getting exposed, but shit gonna always, like you said, it's gonna always happen, and somebody always gonna be getting exposed, man. So like, you just gotta protect. Well, Wu-Tang said you gotta protect your neck from the jump, like, because like what they say, if you go down, like Poe said, if you go down the list of those artists on that label, and did a where are they now, it's fucked up that some of them dead, some deported, nigga, some is. Like, shit, bro.
Hey, y'all saw that girl Aubrey O'Day, that white girl from Danny Kane?
No,
she look crazy now.
Oh yeah, she was on them opioids though for a while.
Well, something. She don't look like she used to look. I just say it like that.
The only ones that used to fuck with Puff that's decent and is doing all right is the Lox. You know what I'm saying? And they cut ties with him, but everybody else that was with him, I don't see them or hear them at all. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, they don't talk about he be trying to be up in everybody else's face like because the thing is on the outside looking into him, people fuck with him, but like you saying, the people who was there with him, they like, yeah. But man, that was like our golden era. Like I feel like that 99, 2003.
That was definitely golden era.
Yeah, golden era, man. I was just watching Irv Gotti talk about he was with Funk Flex, and he was like, man, when In the Club came out, they weren't really tripping at first, but then they heard that shit. He said when he heard the beat, it was like, all right, it's cool. But then he said, you could find me in the club. He was like, oh, shit, we might have a problem. Hey, Ja Rule, we might have a problem, nigga.
That's a hit, nigga. That shit hit different.
That's a fact. But
hey, I gotta ask you a question, man, because everybody dying minds want to know. What's your opinion? Because you know how Eminem and the Game been kind of in the media. So what's your opinion of Eminem? As far as like, is he one of your favorite rappers or?
I ain't gonna say he one of my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I got an acquired taste. You know what I mean? But I will never try to discredit him or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think that's accurate.
He's a real MC. He got
balls. Pretty accurate. Acquired taste.
The Game was saying he'll get him in the verses. Y'all, I think the Game will get him in the verses.
I don't believe that, but
wait,
you're supposed to be confident. The Game
said he'll beat Eminem in the verses. Like he said that on Drink Champs.
Nigga, they would have to do that shit at Game Grandma house, nigga.
For him to beat him.
But hey, Game got some shit Eminem can't fuck with.
Like what?
He play Ali Boombaye, nigga. That shit. I don't care what Eminem play against Ali Boombaye. Shit. Ali Boombaye my shit.
Come on, bro.
Hey, that nigga said, we gotta go pull up on Compton Avenue, nigga, with all the bloods outside and do the verse.
and he still might not win.
And you still might not win with motherfucking Lose Yourself. Come on, nigga. They gonna be like, oh shit.
That's a fact, bro. Lose Yourself. Yo, that man got stand. That man got all type of shit. You know,
you play them shits. It's gonna be over pretty quick for that nigga. Yeah, but I do. But here go the funny part about it. I would probably listen to the Game album before I listen to Eminem album.
Absolutely.
He said Eminem numbers is exaggerated.
Even if they are, man, he still will beat him.
Like everybody on the curve, shit.
Hey, man, you know.
Hey, nigga, you gonna have to do a lot to get that shit swayed in your favor, my nigga.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see it. I can't see it with 5 pair of glasses, my nigga. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, and if you do it in a neutral crowd, in a neutral area, it's a done deal, my nigga. Because the thing, like they say, that verses ain't even about just what you got; it's how you present that shit. Like you Eminem has performed. So I think he might be a better performer than the Game.
That, and he's gonna have the track list is gonna be impeccable. He's gonna have them songs lined up the way they supposed to be lined up.
Hey, niggas. Hi, kids. You want to see me put 9-inch nails in each one of my eyelids? Nigga,
what are you gonna do when that come on?
What are you gonna do? Nigga, they gonna go crazy when that shit come on.
What are you gonna play? Goddamn, this how we do? I mean, don't get me wrong.
That shit gonna bang though.
Yeah, you play Dreams. Hate or Love It. That shit, I don't know. I can't name it after that.
He gonna have to play like keep it a buck. He gonna have to play Wouldn't Get Far.
Oh yeah.
He gonna have to do shit. He might have to break out the shit he got with 1500 or nothing. The one with the 11-minute joint. Why You Hate the Game.
Yeah. Oh, he'll get him. That's a good one.
He gonna need like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Fact. You know, Game cool though. You know, I fuck with Game, man. I'm gonna tell you a story about Game. When I first met him, you know, when he first started coming to New York and shit, he had invited me to a studio session that he was having in Sony Studios and shit. Mm-hmm. And like I said, this was like one of the first couple of times he started coming to New York. So I forgot exactly how it happened, but he invited me there. I went to the studio and shit. And to my surprise, when I walked in and all that, like he was just looking like, and you know, he kind of in disbelief. I'm looking at him. I'm like, yo, what's up, homie? Like, yo, what's good? I'm like, ain't sure what's good. He like, yo, man. He looking at me and shit like we dabbed each other up, but he hold my hand. He like, yo, my nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, dog, you fucking inspired a nigga to get on these mixtapes, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm like, I'm like, that's real, my nigga. He like, yo, I ain't gonna fucking lie, my nigga. You inspired me to get on these shits like that. I wasn't really getting on them like that before. I'm like, okay.
Nah, but that's yeah.
Yeah, I said he said a lot of people probably say that.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
And then like that, it was at that point, like, because I hung around him probably for a couple of days, like when he was out there in New York. We went to a couple of basketball games and shit, and he had one of his A&Rs from Aftermath at the time with him. I think the guy's name was Andre or Antonio or something like that, but it was during that time that I found out that Dre, you know, Aftermath wanted to sign me and shit. But I didn't know because these dudes didn't let me know. They said they had approached them with the offer and shit, but they turned me down. And I didn't find out until then. You know what I'm saying? So your boy could have been with Aftermath.
You pissed them niggas off that bad? Like you can't I understand.
This was before the fall.
Before all of that shit?
Yeah.
Man, look, if you gonna do me like that, then you must got something good for me, my nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You feel me? Come on, man. We you know how much bread we could have made, how big shit could have been if they would have just collaborated with them on that particular project. It would have been bananas, man.
Nigga, it's like one of them things, and I wouldn't even probably put you in that box, but it's like watching it was the basketball nigga. I forgot his name. He had the documentary. Nigga was cold. He still was cold, but it was like, damn, y'all like niggas like me listening to Family and his boys. That nigga just did dumb shit. I think his thing was niggas talked him out of going to college and balling.
Oh man,
who niggas told him, damn, what's man? I think he's from New York. I gotta look him up. I gotta look his name up. But he had a big ass documentary. He was cool with he was still cool with all the basketball players, but like his thing was they told the nigga he was so nice that he don't need college. And then the nigga, I think something happened his senior year where he had his grades was fucked up. Nigga had to stay back another year. Then that ship sailed because like if you got your shot, and it probably happened in the game, nigga, your shot probably has a window of expiration on it.
And you heard Eminem, you get your shot, you better not lose it. No, you never let it go. Oh.
Yeah. I was gonna say, cause I heard that song you got. What if? I was just thinking about that shit. What if you would have came out when that shit was really buzzing during that mixtape era? That's probably like you already mentioned that. You mentioned that anyway because like Lloyd came out, Jewels came out, and I know everybody was waiting on that album, so I know that should have been that should have been completely different.
Yeah, exactly, man. That's exactly why I mentioned that in that song. You feel me? Just thinking different shit. You know what I mean? Like because it's just some real shit. What if? Everybody think about, some what if type shit on a daily basis.
Yeah, I be doing. Oh, I think it was Lenny Cook.
Okay.
Yeah, they said he was supposed to be the LeBron before LeBron. Yeah, but that nigga, he like they said, he took advice from the wrong people, man. Then nigga got fat.
Man.
And when it was time to actually go to the draft, niggas didn't even draft. He didn't even get drafted after.
If
he went to college, he would have been straight though.
Right.
What y'all think about?
Niggas want the money.
Niggas go to the league.
But now that shit, you can get money and be in college now.
Yeah, that's
a fact. Yeah. Niggas be hungry though, man. You know what I'm saying?
They about to change the game now. They're gonna be getting paid in college right there.
That name, image, likeness.
Yeah, they're gonna get paid now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What you was gonna say though?
What you had, Paul?
Oh, then
that nigga smoking anyway. He ain't gonna remember what the fuck he
that nigga.
Oh yeah, where you at, man? You ain't smoking no more?
Nah, I quit, bro.
For real?
That's a fact. I quit, man. Like, the shit that I'm trying to do, I'm doing different shit right now. I'm aside from the music, that's regular. But I got a nonprofit organization that I started in memory of my mom's. It's called the BEH Foundation, and what I'm doing is we're assisting single mothers, troubled youth, cancer patients, and just unfortunate people like that. So I'm just trying to, switch my whole image up and be more so on a positive side. Not saying that you can't be positive still smoking, but I'm trying to change my image and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped that. That was a part of it. The other part is I'm real. This is what people don't know. I'm a real spiritual person. So I have a dream journal. And I dream daily and stuff like that. So me smoking, it kind of like, it affects me remembering my dreams and shit like that. So I just gave it up. You feel me?
Yeah, you heard about this guy. It's this guy, he writes about dreams named Robert Gates.
I heard of his name before.
Okay? Yeah, I got one of his books. I need to keep a journal too.
No, I can't keep my shit. If I kept my dreams, nigga, I'll write a movie with them shits.
Hey,
my dreams be like, them shits be so vivid. Them shits be so vivid and real, nigga. I don't be want to wake up. Some of them, I'll be glad I woke up.
Nah, it be like that. And then sometimes you got the dreams where you wake up from your dream and you could go back to sleep and still be in the same dream type shit. You feel me?
Yeah, that shit be live, huh? Sometimes you be like, okay. Yeah. You wake up and look around, you be like, God damn. Nigga, I got the same shit around me still. I was living in this dream.
Yeah, see, I don't speak about a lot of shit, but my mom, she interpreted people's dreams. She actually made a living from that later on in her life. People used to come to the crib, tell her their dreams. She interpreted for them. She used to prepare candles for people and, all type of shit like that. So it's kind of like something that I inherited from her.
Yeah, we used to have we had an Oracle part of our network. She's
Okay.
And then I did a past life regression before.
Oh,
so I had to go to like a hypnotist and past life regression. And I don't know if you know about Esther Hicks.
Esther Hicks. I heard her name.
Abraham Hicks.
Okay.
Yeah, I went and saw her live, but she kind of like basically she has like basically like she like the spirit talks through her and she be saying shit, but that shit be on point. Okay. She be teaching you how to like manifest stuff and bring stuff into your life and stuff. But yeah, that past life regression was crazy though, cause like basically I saw my life like I didn't have no kids or nothing, but I saw that I was gonna have some kids when I did that shit.
When did you do that?
Man, I did that shit like I did all that shit in 2018. So like I was married and everything, man. But right when I went to that shit, like the next month, my marriage broke up, everything broke up. But then shit, now I got kids and everything. So
what?
Yeah. But I used to always say I wanted kids, but I was married. My ex had tubes tied and everything, but I just kept writing down I want kids. Right. I kept writing down everything I want every day, just writing that shit over and over and over. Then I did that past life regression. Then I did the Abraham Hicks thing. Then like the next month, man, that shit was just over. Like
it be like that, man. But people don't realize is that, with the manifestation, the shit is real and the power of the universe is definitely real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything is universally aligned.
Yeah.
So if whatever a man think you can make happen, man, you can manifest it.
Yeah, that's why I was shit. Once I did that, like, cause I manifested a lot of stuff in my life, even my house and all that shit. But once I started doing that, I was like, man, and my kids, I was like, man, I gotta think bigger now. That's why I be thinking now. Cause I'm like, damn, this shit for real. You can really like just think about some shit and make that shit come if you think about it and you really start working towards it. So I'll just be like, now I just be trying to think bigger than I was thinking before.
Right, shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I've been trying to, manifest a goddamn lifelong partner for a minute, you know what I mean? Because I ain't got no kids yet, but I want kids. But if I don't have no kids by 40, 42, I ain't fucking with it.
Hey, nigga, I'll tell you right now, don't. Hey, I'm 42 now. Shit, I got a 2-year-old nigga. That nigga he be fucking me up, like real talk, like.
Oh, way too late, huh?
Yeah, but I'm saying
he like to run. You can't chase him and shit no more, really.
No, I've been saying I'm 40, but I had a kid 2 and 1, so I was 38 when I had my first kid. But shit, man, you seem like you be working out and you in shape and shit, so I don't think nothing gonna be wrong. Like it's just for people that don't take, stay in shape. But it's like
what it is. Like I'm 38 right now, so it's like my whole thing is I just don't want to be
50 and 18 years old.
Yeah, 50. Yeah, exactly. I swear to God, I was just about to say that. Exactly, bro.
Yeah, I don't think that shit matter though.
Even though these days the 50 how it used to be ain't the same.
That's what I'm saying.
Right now, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Shit, you fuck around live till you 90, then it don't matter if you live till you about 90.
Because if you live till you 90, that's your kid gonna be 50, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Damn, that ain't gonna be. Yeah, you gotta make sure you have a girl, nigga. The boys gonna put your ass in a nursing home, though, nigga. You gotta have a daughter. The daughter's gonna make sure that her dad's straight. Yeah, the boy don't give a fuck about you.
Nah, shit, the girls might drive your ass to that too. You have them goddamn killing niggas.
Oh yeah. I just read this story, man. Navy dude walked in on this girl, fucking some dude, and he killed that nigga.
Yeah, he killed her because he told her he loved her.
He killed the dude.
He told the girl that he loved her, and she laughed.
What?
So he killed the dude.
He killed the girl.
I thought he killed. No, it was one where the dude killed the Navy dude killed the dude.
Oh, it's another one I'm on then.
Yeah.
The one I'm on, the dude was telling the girl that he loved her, and then the girl started laughing, and he killed her.
So the dude you talking about, he walked in on them while they was doing the 1-2, and he killed them.
Yeah, hold on. This happened one day ago. It was in his name was Tyler Jenkins. It said U.S. sailor gunned down his wife lover after catching him having sex. Right, nigga. He said when the cops got there, they was arresting the nigga. He said, "What I do wrong? Shit, she was in there fucking another nigga."
Yeah, he gonna turn
your ass around.
He already said that insanity case.
Yeah, that's a fact. I ain't gonna lie though. See my thing was they in his house?
It was in his house.
Yeah,
He might be able to slide away from that, but
he came home and they was having sex in the house, nigga.
Oh yeah, man, you in my crib, nigga. I'm bucking you. That's the only right there. That's the only time something like that would be like excusable in my book, because I'm not the nigga that's gonna beef with the next nigga if my shorty do some shit like that. You feel me? That's on her. I'm beefing with her. You can't hate the player. You know what I mean? You already know how it go.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, you in my crib though? Yeah. You gotta
get They said Chandler Jones signed with the Raiders.
Yeah, I saw that one earlier.
They got them. Yeah. They got the other guy now, Crosby.
Yeah, they ain't playing around.
Okay. You see your man, the Giants signed your man Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah.
Nigga, for what?
I ain't like how they did him in San Diego.
Nigga, the New York teams are retarded, my nigga.
That man said for what?
Nigga, what
Tyrod, man, he on every time his shot come up, something happened to him. Like every time he about to start, he get hurt, then the next guy come up and he don't play no more.
Hey, if I was Daniel Jones, I'd be like, all right, welcome to the team, nigga. Shit, you ain't finna start over. You ain't finna start over that nigga, man.
I ain't gonna lie though, but he get him a better shot than that the rookie dude that they had for the last 2 years.
Who? The Giants.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Daniel Jones. Yeah, that nigga be looking lost.
He just ain't never got no chance to start. Every time
they fucked him up so that Herbert could start on the Chargers. That's
what I'm saying. They like puncture his lung and shit. Like,
you ain't never punched nobody.
They really didn't want that dude to play. They punched his fucking lung so he couldn't play.
What type of shit is that? Facts.
Yeah,
right, you ain't never did that before. But my bad, I punched you, nigga. Nah,
I'm saying every time. Then the time in Houston, he got hurt. Then Deshaun took over. So shit, he got bad timing.
Yeah, we got a couple videos from the album.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit.
Poke on run one of them.
I got one. We got another shoot actually in like a week and a half that we about to do. We about to shoot the self-design video.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So that's definitely something to look out for.
Yeah, let's go on to this right quick. I'm gonna play that Rap for God. You want to talk about it first a little bit?
I mean, basically, Wrath of God was it's produced by a producer that's he's under our management company, because I got a management company as well. It's called Harker Management. We manage producers, artists, and models and shit like that. We just started it actually, but he's one of our producers, so he's in the house. He produced that, and it's the first track on a new album, Self. And Self is an acronym for selective. Are y'all still on?
Okay. Yeah.
Selective evolutionary lessons for real. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, sir.
Who's that guy right there?
That was he actually was a slave in well, not actually a slave. He was as you can see, a black man in Greece, and they did a sculpture of him. And this sculpture got sold multiple times, and he ended up like in a rich white man's house, and his daughter didn't like the sculpture, so they resold it. Ended up in California in a museum, shit like that. But it's called the thinking black man, or some shit like that. So I just looked at that and was like, you know what? I'm gonna that'll be something dope for a cover. You know what I'm saying? Like what it stood for and everything like that. I'm like, I could definitely use that for what I'm doing.
Yeah,
because the project, like I was saying, selective evolutionary lessons for real is basically, like you were saying earlier, man, it's just me showing people, you know, who I am and taking it to the next level and sharing more of myself with them on a not only an intellectual level but a grown level. You know what I mean? Explain my growth and shit like that. And if you listen to the songs, a lot of people won't be able to decipher a lot of shit that I'm saying unless you're a reader. But I try to drop a couple jewels in the shit for the motherfuckers that are into what I'm into. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody play it right now.
Keep an eye on the product. Let that shit sing, my G. Long as the earth keeps spinning, I vow to keep winning. All doubt is gonna fill my wrath. Long as the sun keeps shining, the sun gon' keep rhyming, destroying every op in my path. Long as the earth keeps spinning, I vow to keep winning. All doubt is gon' fill my wrath. Long as the sun keeps shining, the sun gon' keep rhyming, destroying every op in my path. Lyrically, I'm the present day gasoline with a vest and beam, massacring these rap niggas that think they testing heat. Everlasting like Nubian pyramids in Sudan. The nose on the eagle, the same size as a toucan. And I ain't speaking out no fruit loose. These goof truths is rose beck and bloom. When attack consume, your intestines doom. Financial freedom to aim, that's why I focus different. Need my accounts all healthier than holistic niggas. I don't get the credit I'm due, nigga, but my wallet do, and it's still building. They born thieves, so they still stealing. I'm Mayweather. Yeah, Jake Paul's with your fake bras is destined, so I'm never surprised when the fake fall. Address me like Khufu, stronger than African hoodoo, mixed with Haitian voodoo, dummy to flow cuckoo. And I ain't got no yards, but queens think that I'm gorgeous, though I'm imperfect. My mind and my character flawless. Need my pockets fatter than Lotto ass. My motto as desire to inspire, live right. You see a lot of cats try to forget me like the battle in 1804. Thought if they successfully silence me, then I'll be no more. But the power of my ancestors is in me. I'm unstoppable. Blessings I'm receiving from the universe is remarkable. So I'm unbeatable. Sickness is untreatable. God in the flesh, niggas better know who they speak. Long as the earth keeps spinning, I vow to keep winning. All doubt is gon' fill my wrath. Long as the sun keeps shining, the sun gon' keep rhyming, destroying every op in my path. Long as the earth keeps spinning, I vow to keep winning. All doubt is gon' fill my wrath. Long as the sun keeps shining, the sun gon' keep rhyming, destroying every op in my path.
Hey, I was gonna say, let them know what happened to 1804. They might not know.
1804. That's that's when the war in Haiti took place against France. That's when they whooped their ass.
Got the independence.
Yeah, that's a war that they don't really like speaking about.
Hey, look, hey man, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. It shouldn't be your last album because you sound the same. You got that same voice that you had when you was 16, 17, and this shit gonna probably sound the same when you 60, nigga. So shit, just keep doing that shit, cause like real talk, like I always say to artists when they come on, like your sound can carry you even if you ain't saying shit.
Right.
Like you saying shit, but it's like the voice, nigga, like we say about Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne had a song where that nigga said Young Money like 30 times in the whole verse. Niggas was like, oh shit. Like it just is what it is. Like it's the recognizable voice because it's the voice we heard. Shit, listening to albums, nigga, you trying to get paid too, nigga. What you doing on them skits, nigga? You trying to eat too on them skits?
That's a real fact. You know what it is more so though. It's like, man, right now, right? I bump into people that come across my social media pages and in real life also. They'd be like, yo, damn, I didn't know you were still around. What you doing like right now? I mean, type of shit. So, and then when I tell them the type of shit that I'm doing, I'm still putting on music, they're like, damn, I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? But realistically, I have 8 solo albums out right now, you know what I mean? And a couple EPs and all that type of shit. So it's like the people that do know, I just feel, and this is just with anything in life, man. A person, after a while, you know, when you know the work that you put in, and you know, and you feel like you're not where you supposed to be or where you could potentially be, and you feel like you're, as far as an artist anyway, when you feel like your art isn't being appreciated the way it's supposed to, you're like, you know what, man, I could be doing other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't my only talent, man.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta take a step back just to then make people appreciate you more.
Right. So, you know, that's why I'm venturing into other things like the art shit. I'm doing the nonprofit shit. It's like I said, I'm not going to totally stop doing music because I'm going to do the collaborative projects and shit like that. But as far as like a solo body of work, I'm going to chill with that. I'm going to continue to drop like singles and shit like that too, though. But albums, nah, because it's like, anyway, I think that's what niggas is doing anyway nowadays. They just dropping songs and then, you know what I mean, little EPs and shit.
Yeah, I think the EPs will be tight, especially if you do it with the right producers.
Right.
It'd be hard. Like, what producers would you want to work with that you haven't worked with yet?
I'm not gonna lie, man. I've been saying this for a while. I think a whole EP with me and Alchemist would be silly.
Yeah, they said niggas and kidnapped Alchemist, man. They said niggas and kidnapped him and shit now, though.
yeah. Benny and them got that nigga.
Yeah, Currency then borrowed the nigga for a whole album.
That's a fact. Yeah.
It was like, damn, you like niggas just kidnapping
they got
you get Derringer too, though.
Yeah, Derringer hard. Derringer definitely hard. You know what I'm saying? But top of my list though, Alchemist. You feel me? But other than that, you know.
Yo, I was just listening to the one song on you. That's my shit still.
I remember
on you.
No, I was saying, you remember Cooking Soul?
Cooking Soul?
Yeah. When I think you sound good on that shit.
Those are a production team?
Yeah. Yeah. They think they like overseas or something. I'm gonna look them up.
A lot of overseas cats is hard, man.
Yeah, Cooking Soul, they make that, but they shit like that. They on that soul shit. Like they say, oh, they want a Grammy. They want a Grammy. They want a Grammy. Yeah, but they shit sound good.
You know, nowadays, at the age that I'm at right now, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I'm trying to, and especially with the Self Project, I'm trying to reach a total different audience. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to reach not only the older crowd, but the intellectual crowd and people that are thirsting for knowledge and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I done been rapping for a particular crowd for damn near 2 decades. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to reach a different, like I said, a different audience, man, different people.
No, I feel you. Now I was looking at I said, man, it's been a long ass time because this was 2022?
Well, bro, I've been on the underground for like 22 years, 23 years, man.
Yeah, it's about that time. So, shit.
What you say? What's keeping you going right now?
I mean, just the fact that I know, first of all, that I'm still better than a lot of niggas, and second, it's just if you love something that much, man, you like, I never got what I feel I deserve, so I'm not gonna, stop what's paying my bills right now and stop doing what I love. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that fire. That's what keeps shit lit. And it is, don't get me wrong, there's still people that do appreciate, my work, but I just think more people, or the people that I do it for, the love that I have for it and the hard work that I put into it, I just don't feel like it equals out to the support. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I just saw Jay Mills is back battling.
He been back battling. It's like he's about third, fourth battle.
Oh,
they can have all that, man.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, he got back into battling.
They can have that. I ain't fucking with it.
Why you don't want to do that?
Hey, man, some shit you just gotta let motherfuckers have, man. And that's one of the shits they can have, man. I ain't with the getting all up in niggas' face, spitting in niggas' face, hit like the shit they be on nowadays. Nah, I ain't with that.
Nigga, the shit they be on, niggas be getting shot in the parking lot after the show.
I just be like, my whole thing, I be like, what else can you say? Like, shit. Like, how many times can you say you gonna shoot somebody in a ride? God damn.
And you know what it is too? Me, I don't like all that. Because this is what it is. Not taking shots at nobody, but when you're doing battling, it's just all about who's the most animated and who's saying the most shit. Nigga, I will grab you, twist you. I can make this shit. Like, I ain't with all that. You know what I mean? Like, I'll make this shit pop. Yeah. I don't do that. I'm the nigga with the talking flow. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga said, hey, that nigga be like, I got the Mac, his teeth yellow, mac and cheese, nigga.
You get it? You heard me? Hey, nah, bro, I'm good, man. Y'all niggas keep that. You're good.
Hey, niggas be going crazy over the bars.
I put the burner next to his veneer.
Yeah, so don't give me this shit. They be saying some hot shit.
They be saying some shit, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, nigga, you can't sustain yourself forever off that shit, cause
right. And then you got you stepping into. Don't get me wrong, I did that shit a lot when I was young. That's how I started off. I used to because I was supposed to sign with Rough Riders originally. So I used to be up in the Rough Rider studio all day, every day, battling hundreds of niggas. We used to call it the dungeon. Me and Cass went at it. We used to go at it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be up in there battling motherfuckers until the sun come up. No motherfucker like D, the big homie D, he used to drop me off to school in the morning, straight from the fucking studio. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I did all that, man.
How you go to school after that though? You was tired of shit?
Hell yeah, I was tired of shit. I used to go to school in the midst of the mixtape era, man. Like, so you could just imagine like being on mixtapes and still being in school. Like, the shit was crazy. I used to have like an entourage of 7 to 8 people walking me to class every fucking day, man. Like, it used to be real crazy, man.
Yo, hey, we doing a nonprofit thing too. We got the hip hop museum. So I was just thinking like, shit, man, maybe we could have it's up to Poe is the director president, but I mean, shit, we could have a mixtape section of it. Definitely had you on there because that era, you did definitely start that era.
Hey, you gotta send us one of your dreads, man. We're gonna put it in a case.
Yo,
they ain't gonna believe us though. Like, this J Hood dreadlock right here, shit.
Yo, yeah, that shit gonna be on the museum.
That man said cut a dread, man.
Send us some nigga artifact representing you.
Hey, how long it took you grow I'm trying to grow me some dreads one last time, man. How long it took you?
I've been growing my shit probably for like a month. I mean, I'm like a month. Yeah, shit. I mean,
you got like the John Morant's then.
A year, 8 months.
Oh, okay. My wife, she getting along. She getting there too. She still got her starter locks. But I just found out John Morant, them ain't real dreadlocks.
Nah, you capping, man.
I heard that he got they be wearing extensions. They don't want to do their hair during the season and shit.
Nah, who told you that? They don't say
that. You know what else I found out? I found out that dudes. I found out dudes be good.
Let me confirm it. Go ahead, Paul.
No, don't say he got the Fetty Wops, man. Don't say that.
I was looking up hair transplants. So dudes be getting hair transplants, but they also get beard transplants.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He said Floyd got a beard transplant.
Floyd who?
Floyd Mayweather. He got a beard and a hair. So that's why I think he was mad when old boy took his hat off, because he had that hair transplant. Yeah. But yeah, he got Floyd ain't never had no beard. Now he got a full ass beard now.
Though, you can't look like I ain't even mad at niggas. You can't knock them because look at this, man. Like when chicks been fucking the game up forever, man. You know what I mean? Like, and I'll be telling them like this when chicks be having like little slick shit to say about these dudes with the what's that shit they be having on their fucking hairline?
That Beijing?
That Beijing, like, you know what I mean? Chicks be laughing at niggas. Don't get me wrong, I don't fuck with it. I don't got none of that shit. But when chicks be clowning niggas for that, I'd be like, listen, put it like this, right? Because first and foremost, y'all be using all type of shit to enhance y'all beauty. Wigs, lace fronts, all type of shit. And y'all be fooling niggas. So how would you feel if like beards was a thing that attracted you about men and you met a nigga with a nice full beard and you end up letting that nigga hit. And you wake up the next morning and that nigga beard is on the nightstand.
hanging up in the bathroom.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, how would you feel? Like, you would feel bad.
You would feel devastated. You'd be devastated, nigga. Because women, like you said, there's a lot of chicks out there that probably will fuck with you just because you got a nice, thick, full, no patch beard, nigga.
I was like, she only fuck with a nigga because he had the beard. She ain't like nothing else about him.
I didn't see niggas with the whole full goddamn wavy fucking wig, man. You got 360 wig full of waves, man. This shit's spinning. But it's fake though. But I can't knock niggas because these chicks be doing the same shit.
It's just the process that niggas be going through. I see that that nigga rub glue on the nigga shit first. Then he put the little other shit. Then he put but then they put the little shit and then they lined it up. I was like, damn.
Even when you do the hair transplant, they cut the back of your head and use that for that. I'm like, fuck that.
Nigga, I hope that shit ain't hair from your nuts, nigga.
How you feeling like Eddie Murphy coming to America playing all the fucking roles and all that, man?
They say that's what Trey Young got his hair transplant from his balls, nigga.
Nah.
They say that hair he got is fucked up on his head.
Nah, man. You talking about the basketball nigga?
Yeah, I fool with Trey Young though. But they be clowning Trey Young, nigga. They be like, hey,
his shit like a dirty tennis ball. I fuck with him though.
Shit, man. What you dropping anything else like for the rest of the year? Like any EP?
Yeah.
I know you got Savages coming too. Savages too.
All the shit that I was just telling you about is dropping this year. Me and Shaheem, my shit dropping this we shooting for this summer. Savages 2 dropping either at the end of the summer or either early fall. I got an EP I'm dropping with my brother Stick. called Pesci and Manolo that's coming out.
Yeah, shout out all them. Yeah,
I got a lot of. I got mad material recorded. Like, you know what I mean? I actually got the Pesci 4. It's already recorded. All I gotta do is like retouch it up and add like 3-4 songs to it, but it's already recorded. I got a children's book dropping later on this year. And you know, a couple other EPs and shit. So
yeah, I need to do man. I know children. Yo, anything you could do for them kids, and even if you doing it out of the love of your heart, you trying to be a good role model, but it's still a bag and all of that. Like we was talking about before. Like my son, my 2-year-old brother, nigga, just watch weird videos on YouTube all day. Like, you know, when I take the iPad and look at it, this shit be having like 100 million views, but it's just little shit. But they do it because they know it's gonna grab that attention of them kids. So I was thinking, like, I seen the nigga, they were just running over multiple items. Like, they would take an egg, run over that shit, take a Capri Sun, run that shit over, just to see like what happened when you run something over. Like, this shit gonna splatter on the screen. And they just like watching that shit, man. But the video got 100 million views on this shit.
What?
Yeah.
That shit crazy. That's the age we live in, man.
Yeah, I'm like, damn. But
I ain't gonna get too many details on the book. I ain't gonna get the title and all that shit until it's like actually published. But it's basically it's teaching the kids the concepts of art. You feel me?
Okay.
So it's real dope though. It's been done probably for like 3 years already. I just never put it out. And I also I wrote 2 movie scripts. I wrote 2 show scripts. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of shit just sitting that I'm about to execute.
Well, shit, man. You know, if you need some extras in the movie, man. You know, I can act a little bit. If you need an R&B song, Poe got you on that.
Okay,
Poe about to put some songs out. We was talking about that shit the other day.
Yeah, let me find out, Poe. Chill, man.
I got a couple singles out.
We found you on your Johnny Gill, man. We find out, man.
Oh shit! But nah, yeah, you know, everybody gotta extract all their talents, you know, before they leave out of here. So
nah, for real.
Shit, you can sing, nigga, sing.
Hey yo, man, I took vocal classes for a year and a half, man, when I was 11 and shit.
So you can sing?
I mean, I ain't no motherfucking no Chris Brown out this motherfucker, man, like that, but I know how to harmonize, you know what I'm saying?
We was just talking to some dudes, they didn't know that was LL Cool J singing on Around the Way Girl. I'm like, no, nigga, that was him singing a hook on that joint.
Hey, man.
Niggas was like, what? Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
I mean, because you know what it is, during the era that a nigga came out in, man, they'd try to shame you or look down on you for singing or doing anything, you know. But
like Poe said, the niggas who did that shit was also singing on their songs too, though.
Yeah.
When you talking about 50, like you niggas, 50 had a whole campaign on smashing niggas who was doing that stuff. But you said his whole style changed. What you Poe said, he doing Candy Shop.
For instance, like, you know, for instance, when I used to try to like bring certain ideas to the table with the dudes that I was fucking with, they'd just shoot me down. Like, I mean, like, nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't fucking with that. You know what I'm saying?
Them niggas ain't never. Did they ever do that though?
No.
Them niggas ain't never do no shit like that. Huh?
Hell no. That's why they like. Now look, and I never told nobody this, but this nigga, one time he mentioned it in the interview. He was like, man, this nigga, remember the nigga Hood when he first started coming around, the nigga was drawing us and shit. And I was sitting on the block because that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? I used to draw shit. So I was drawing niggas, but the way he said it, like he tried to like say it in a clowning way. You know what I'm saying? And I was young, so when an older nigga that niggas look up to say something to a younger nigga, they got to be mindful of this shit because it make a nigga feel a certain way. So when that nigga said that to me, it kind of made me feel like, oh, this nigga just played me, like, and I stopped drawing for a long time after that.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, and at that age,
you know what? And then my stepson, he's going to like a charter school, so we picking the classes for him. You know what class I picked for him?
What's that?
Art.
Yeah. That's dope.
That's why I was telling him. I was like, man, I said art gonna branch you out. You don't know where art can take you. It take you graphic design, just anything. Shit. I like that. It's a good skill to know. Shit.
Everybody appreciates art, man. Like it's like this, I was supposed to, like I said, that was my first love, man, and I was doing that since young, and I used to like. I was actually he was gonna follow in my uncle's footsteps because my uncle is one of the biggest architects in the United States. I just don't really speak about him too much. Right now, he's one of the architects that's on board with designing the new Clippers arena. So they're working on that shit right now. I don't like them, but as soon as that shit get built, I told him, you already know I'm there, man. But yeah, that's what I do, man.
That's what's up. Yeah. Hey, that shit funny though, man. You right though, because that shit at that age, if a nigga tell you some shit like that, man, at that age is crushing, nigga.
No, but
hey,
I didn't tell him, but
yeah,
that shit always set with me. I'm like, damn, man.
Yeah, that shit's sad though. Niggas be like, what you doing, nigga? You read, nigga?
Yeah, fact.
Hey, look, that nigga. Hey, look, Cole. Hey, Hood hella happy and shit. He like, hey, look, niggas, I drew y'all and shit.
Hey, yo, you a fool. Yo, nigga, I didn't put the stick man up there, the stick man.
That nigga's like, man, what the fuck you doing? Nigga, you supposed to be in the bars. Nigga, get your ass in there, bro.
This nigga looks like, yo, man, this nigga over there drawing us and shit, man. Look at this nigga. I'm like, I laughed it off, but I'm like, damn, man.
That's fucked up.
God.
Because you know what it is? Because my kids do that. Them niggas be happy to show you some shit, but you don't. They catch you at the wrong moment, nigga. You not as enthused like they want you to be. I know that shit. He fucking them up, nigga.
Like the shit was dope, but I know he knew. I knew they thought it was dope because everybody else said it was dope. But he like, man, this nigga over there drawing us and shit, man. Get the fuck out of here.
That nigga crumbled that shit up.
No, he ain't do that, none of that. But just the way he said this shit, I'm like, damn, man. I ain't never bringing no shit around these niggas again, man.
That shit have damaged a nigga for a minute, but like you said, you figured it out and came back.
I stopped drawing for years after that, and I'm like, damn.
Who made you start back drawing?
Because I'm like, man, it's a God-given talent that you know what I mean. The nigga been doing. That was my first love. So man, I got older. I'm like, listen, man, let me get back to it.
That's a fact. No, and real quick before we get out of it, man, you think what you think what you think gonna happen with the Lakers this year? Is they gonna make the play-in and lose?
I'm gonna tell you this, right? And I don't fuck with the Lakers roster right now. As presently constructed, they garbage. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you like this. It ain't even no use of them trying to make the play-in because they ain't gonna win nothing with that roster.
Yeah,
them niggas is trash. They ain't even no need. They let my nigga Bron go ahead and catch Karl Malone. You know what I'm saying? And it's really over for this season. AD gonna come back. AD can't save niggas though. You know what I'm saying? Like
he gotta go, nigga. Y'all should have found a way to explore an option with that nigga.
That nigga stay getting hurt.
That nigga definitely always hurt.
Nigga, at least Westbrook gonna be in all your games, my nigga. He might not.
Westbrook? Oh my God. My nigga.
Hey, that's probably hurt his legacy real bad. Like they were saying before, he always been like this, but we was blinded by the triple double.
Yo, bro. They could substitute me with Westbrook. I could do better than that nigga right now, bro.
That's a fact, nigga. Hey, nigga, and you getting mad because they calling you Westbrook, nigga. You can change that by making some shots.
Yo, bro, that
nigga like, don't call me no names. Like,
yeah. That nigga say, yo, don't fuck with my family name. That's my family name, man. Nigga, fuck out of here, Westbrook.
No, hey, no one cares, nigga.
You get paid millions.
Nigga, you the highest paid Laker.
Damn.
He getting more money than LeBron and AD.
AD?
Yeah, I think Westbrook getting like 40.
44.
Yeah, I don't know how much AD get though, but I know LeBron making like 30s, 38, 30 something like that.
That nigga be missing wide open layups, and what happens is he'll see other niggas making threes. He know damn well he can't shoot, but he want to be part of the shit, so he'll try to shoot the threes, airball and shit. I mean, his decision making is horrible.
Facts. Oh yeah, he making 44. AD make 37.
What?
Yeah, so you can't be shit, man. You can't if you making 44, my nigga, and that's what you putting out. Because even LeBron, let me see, LeBron contract is damn. Oh wait, this year 21. LeBron make 41 this year. He make 44 next year. But Westbrook making 44 for next year and this year and next year.
Yeah, bro, I'll tell you what, right? Bron wanted to keep Caruso, but the front office of the Lakers was being so cheap they didn't want to match what the Bulls was offering them. He also wanted Ty Lue, and they didn't give him Ty Lue. That's why when people try to push that lazy narrative, that yo, Bron the GM. So if he the GM, why they didn't get that man Ty Lue? Why they didn't keep Caruso? And why they didn't get DeRozan like that man wanted to? You know what I'm saying? Like only thing the Lakers front office really listen to Bron on is getting AD and Melo. Like, you really want to be honest, like.
Shit, and you know what? And Malik Monk ain't bad. He just disappeared. Like he don't have them. If he could play like them, like he do consistently when he had them good games, and then none ain't even played yet, has he?
Nah, not one game. That nigga hurt on the sideline, man.
Damn.
Yo, bro, them niggas defense is atrocious, my man.
Yeah, they said it's like number 3 in the league last year in defense.
And right now they 18, 17.
Them niggas is turnstiles on defense. Come on through.
They let KCP go. They let too many of their top defenders go, man.
Yeah, and you can't make that. You can't go so much. That's too drastic of a change to lose all your defenders, and then think, the old heads is gonna be out there. Niggas ain't finna get down there and play that defense like KCP was, like Caruso was.
Yeah, that's why niggas be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. That nigga Bron don't be playing no defense, my nigga. How you expect that man to do everything? Man, he can't. That nigga not going to be the top. Listen, people's expectations of LeBron are unrealistic. They want that man to be the top scorer, top defender, top rebounder, the top distributor. Like, my nigga, like, you got to take the good with the bad. If he's going to
they playing 2K,
yeah, this ain't no fucking 2K. If he's giving you maximum offense, you're not gonna get that on defense. Man, 37, man.
Yeah, they was talking about Kobe and Jordan today. It was like somebody's like, man, the reason why I can't put LeBron above them two is because Kobe had Mamba mentality. I'm like, nigga. I said, look, I understand Kobe is a great rest in peace, but y'all wasn't talking like this before that nigga died, bro. Like some niggas is doing about Nipsey Hussle. Oh, all of a sudden you been researching Nipsey Hussle music. And everything the nigga said, you got it written down as a life quote. Fuck out of here. You wasn't doing that.
Yo, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
You wasn't doing none of that stuff. Now Kobe died. Niggas is like, nigga, he above Mike.
Look, rest in peace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when he was alive, they was calling him a ball hog when he was in the game.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And people, because he died, they placing him in that pack. They be like, yo, he's top 5. Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Me, God bless his dad, but I'm gonna keep it real. I'm just I never faked the funk for nobody. Like, you know what I mean? I was never no Kobe nigga. You know what I mean? For the simple fact that I always was under the impression, or not even the impression, I always thought that he was like a Xerox copy of Mike. He took everything from Mike, down to the sticking up the tongue, down to everything.
You cannot place Kobe over Mike if he emulated. If your game was emulated behind Michael Jordan and you didn't even reach the shit that he did.
Right.
How would you be able to put him before Michael Jordan? Like
I can't put him over Bron either, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
thanks.
I can't.
No, I can't pull up. This is my thing. Why I never put those like and like I said, man. Like I said, him and Jordan interchangeable on the list. But like this is the thing, nigga. If you look at what LeBron has done and the things that he's accomplished, nigga, like they said, he the only player, 30,000, 10,000, and 10,000. And the nigga will be like, well, he played long. No, it's niggas who play longer than him.
Facts.
That didn't do that. And he did that shit that's not being an offensive, the way y'all talk, the nigga wasn't an offensive killer. He wasn't this. He wasn't that. He could only score layups and dunks. My nigga, if he was able to get over 30,000 points off layups and dunks, then that's good. Because the other niggas who they shoot threes, they were shooting threes and shit like that to get up there, except for Kareem. But like, it's like, man, he does. If you take a pure basketball player, because when they mention Jordan or Kobe, they mention either offense or defense. But if you talking pure basketball player, if we was doing a draft right now of all players dead or alive, I'm taking LeBron as my first pick.
Yo, bro, before this game right here that they playing, he was 70 points behind Karl Malone as number 2 scorer of all time.
Oh, man. He 37. Shit, Jordan, how old was Jordan when he retired? Like 40?
Yeah, what you gotta keep in mind too, he took them 2 years off.
He took the 2 years off. Hey, for a mental break. Fact. He had to take a mental break from the game.
Yo, bro, I just spoke on this on Twitter the other day, and I had to catch myself because you can't have these conversations with these trolls online. It's like Jordan, I know for a fact he wouldn't have survived this era right here with the social media.
With the social media, yeah.
Yo, it's different. It's
hey, niggas would have called him soft for crying when his dad died. They would have called him soft for crying when he won the chip.
Facts.
Nigga, they would have been calling him all kind of names. LeBron, why the fuck LeBron crying? Nigga,
you
ain't
did
shit.
All that gambling shit.
Yeah, all that gambling, nigga.
Yo, they be calling him Joe Gambler.
Yeah. Yo, they would have been on his head, nigga, but nah, but that's why I said LeBron, yeah, even though, I mean, they say that, like, they're talking about it today, the game has changed because it's not as physical, but I'm like, it's every the game got its different eras, like, right. But I think if you put LeBron back then, he would do just fine.
Nigga 6'9", 260, 270.
Ain't nobody stopping that shit, because especially if you put him in like in '84 when Jordan came in, ain't nobody in the NBA gonna be able to guard him.
And people always want to gloss over the fact that Jordan got eliminated in the first round like 4 or 5 times in the 80s. He could never get past Isaiah.
Nigga, they don't even acknowledge those, my nigga. They don't even acknowledge. They acknowledge LeBron's final losses, but they would never acknowledge Jordan's first round losses. Oh, those don't mean nothing, nigga. How you gonna say me making it all the way to the final game is worse than if my team would have got swept in the first round?
They combat that by saying, yo, but I'm saying though, I'd rather get knocked out in the first than make it all the way to the end
and lose.
Yeah.
Look, but this is another thing niggas don't do. You got to catch them. They be like, oh, I hold ain't no excuse for 2011 with Miami losing to Dallas.
Right.
I'm like, nigga, Dallas beat Kobe.
Facts.
That team beat Kobe. That team ran through the Western Conference.
Facts.
So what y'all talking?
And then another thing they want to say that's pure bullshit. He invented the super teams. Well, my man, they've been doing super teams.
They had super teams in the 80s. Showtime was super teams.
Yeah, what he did was he took the power from the teams, you know what I mean, as far as like making his own decision and going where he want to go. But they was constructing the super teams, the motherfucking the coaches and all that, and the GMs. He just took it in his own hands. Like that's not
my nigga. Boston was getting their ass handed to him by a young fucking LeBron. Niggas put KG on the. They had the beg. They had the beg to get KG to even want to agree to the no trade because KG had a no trade, so he wasn't even trying to really go to Boston or whatever. Yeah, he was in Minnesota, so he wasn't trying to. Man, he wasn't even trying to go to Boston, but like. They got to talk to him, promise him like Ray Allen gonna come over there. We gonna have a squad. You gonna have Rondo, all them. Paul Pierce. So he was like, all right, fuck it. But he wasn't originally gonna go. But that to me, and that ain't really that's the first like good super team. But shit, Lakers tried to bring Karl Malone, Mitch Richmond, Gary Payton, all them niggas on the same team with Kobe and them. So
and even we take it back to the 80s. They was doing crazy shit back before that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
no matter how you construct it, it's a super team. Nigga, if you lose Horace Grant and replace that nigga with Dennis Rodman, my nigga, if you just did a 3-peat with Horace Grant.
You remember
what you think will happen when you get motherfucking Dennis Rodman?
You remember the Rockets had Pippen, Clyde Drexler, Barkley, and Elijah Wan.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, they ain't no super team.
That's a super team.
That's a super duper team.
Yeah, facts. So it's like how you gonna put that on one man? And the thing is, like somebody said, hey, I like LeBron when he was losing with Cleveland in the beginning, but I couldn't fuck with him after he went to Miami. I'm like, nigga, bro, like this is the thing. If the league and the way and everything changed as far as rings. Like there weren't no ring arguments before LeBron became good. Right. Like niggas wasn't talking about 6 rings. Niggas was not doing that shit. Like when they start comparing him to Jordan, it was like, well, shit, he ain't got 6 rings. And that's what I tell niggas. And it's sometimes it could be looked at as petty. But I say, look, the Larry O'Brien trophy go to the best fucking team in the NBA. Mm-hmm. And the Bill Russell trophy goes to the best fucking player in the finals.
Right.
So you saying Jordan won a ring, LeBron won a ring, nigga, the team, that ring is a team stat.
Facts.
When you look at the records of a team, it's win, losses, championships, and shit like that. When you look at the players, it's their accolades, their MVPs, their defensive player of the years. That's a player accolade and what a player should be rated on. A player should be rated on a fucking ring. Even if you was a leading person on that team, because shit, Jordan had to let Craig Hodges and Kerr and Paxson hit game winners. The same with LeBron had Kyrie hit a game winner. Kobe didn't have Robert Horry keep them niggas alive in playoffs.
Right. And then when any team LeBron is on, they always approach it like if they lose, Braun lost. My nigga, the team lost.
The team lost. My nigga, like that
ain't just him by itself. What the fuck you talking about? Like,
yeah, that's
this nigga saved Braun legacy. He had to
Kyrie, right?
Yeah, like come on, stop it, bro.
Yeah, that should be wild. That should be wild. But that's this era, this generation of sports though. Like you had nigga like Giannis thinking he was no good because he couldn't win a chip. I don't know what's going on with me. Nigga unfollowed the Bucks and shit. Niggas about to leave on Instagram. Nigga like he can't win a chip. He think he ain't shit.
Yo, social media will fucking nigga up, man. Like straight up, you gotta have tough skin these days. That shit real, man.
And you read your comments, huh? You be like, "Fuck, nigga, I might be trash, huh?"
Facts. That should have hurt you.
Now, I guess before we get out of like something like that, like them comments be fucking you up for real. Like sometimes,
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even be reading that. The only way I read comments is like if a nigga at me on my gram or something like that, and I might just catch it because I'm looking at my shit. You know what I mean? But nah, I don't really be caring. I
see niggas turn them shits off. Like I ain't gonna hold you. They be like, I'm just gonna turn the comments off. Cause I think Tyrese just did some nut shit, and nigga had to turn his comments off because what that nigga Tyrese said? He did something wild, man. Tyrese extra, bro. I don't know what he be doing, man. That nigga be doing some. What he do? I guess what he did was he posted He posted that R. Kelly reached out to him.
Oh, I know they tore him up.
Yeah, they got on that because I guess R. Kelly sent the text to somebody
for his mom and shit.
Yeah, and it got to Tyrese. So Tyrese like, because what Tyrese did was the nigga was like, man, they need to find a way to get you a microphone in there, so you can put them hits out. I know you got some shit. Yeah, Tyrese was just being extra as fuck, like. So he had turned the comments off. They was tearing his ass up in them comments. He said, man, I wish somebody could sneak you a Pro Tools rig and a mic in your cell so you can unload all of those ideas. I know you don't write down your hits. You always freestyle off the top, but that's just me. You the R&B king. But like niggas was clowning him.
Yo, Jody, you out. Yeah, fact. I already know.
I ain't gonna go over well, man. You can't be saying no shit like that.
Yeah, you gotta stay away from that, man. I ain't gonna lie. Wow.
But shit, man, look.
Appreciate y'all having me on, yeah.
Man, that's what I said, man. Thank you for coming. This interview number 3, man. We got a lot more coming. Because as long as you're doing something, we definitely want to hear from you, man. See what you got going on.
For sure. Definitely, man. Appreciate y'all. You already know all the time.
All right, for sure. Paul, you got anything?
Black brothers.